What is going on, baby?
Hey, Nude, you ever been in that moment, man, where you're just so prolonged and focused on that trap session that you just forget what today's date is?
Today is...
No, you absolutely have not. You look like you work for a Jake. There's no way you ever have. You're a Jake type of guy.
How am I a Jake type of guy?
You push pencils for Jake and Paul.
You look like if
down
Post
the
Malone
street.
never made music.
You look like you just discovered jacking off last
week.
week.
You look like...
And you and Patrick Mahomes both working for Jake.
We're doing this now.
Pencil pushing away.
We're doing this now.
Face of the franchise.
After what we just hear from Shy Glizzy, one love to him. Always,
lots of love to him. Great new album, man.
Always, bro. But as he mentioned, thank you, Leprechaun Jack. We are Face of the Franchise. I am your boy, Michael the Pharaoh Shanuti.
That your little cute thing?
I mean, that's not cute. You are a leprechaun.
Then I have a pot of gold, baby, and you're not getting it, motherfucker. Suck my dick.
Yeah, it's the gold.
Welcome to the show.
Coins.
Biggest dick leprechaun of all time.
Shut the fuck up.
With
biggest
the
dick.
biggest gold pot of all time, baby.
Dog, whatever.
Yeah. But you just wouldn't understand being in a prolonged trap session and forgetting the date.
Trap session? What trap session have you been? I've seen where you live, Joe. What are you trapping? You trapping bicycles?
Hey, now you're getting into financials, and I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm saying you're well off. Congratulations.
Thank you. I know.
You're welcome.
I'm doing
Anyways,
okay.
And this is my boy always to my now right in the new studio. What's good?
Hey, I like this. I said it feels more homey. It feels more intimate.
And there's a little bit more to like sound, like kind of continuity.
Engineer Sam might give me a home cooked meal after this.
No, Sam's here. Sam's here. Our boy Jeff is in the studio as well.
Jeff is back, baby.
We in here.
The lovely face in the corner that never speaks.
Of course. And always Joey, little Joe. Ooh, what's going on, baby?
How we doing? I'm doing great, man. You know, it was a wonderful week, I would say, full of surprises and teams not knowing how to play football, some people letting down and feeling a true Super Bowl hangover, and potentially new legends emerging.
You're sugarcoating it
into the NFL.
You want to just?
Welcome to Face of the Franchise. I am your host, and this is my co-host assistant, Michael Shanuti.
Yeah, but you're talking to the mic. Anyways, listen. So. Everybody saw what happened in week 2. We will get to our disappointments. We will get to our surprises. We'll get to the games that caught our eyes. But we would be remiss, word of the day, to talk about the injuries. I mean, we have to talk about the injuries.
We do have to talk about the injuries. I'm just saying, remiss is not that great of a word.
You ready for this
stat?
I'm
very excited about it, and there's better words out.
You ready for this stat? You ready for this stat?
Fortuitous, my favorite word.
You ready for this stat?
Like, the 49ers have not been very fortuitous.
No, but 22... of the top 46 players in every fantasy draft got hurt yesterday. Or 2 days ago.
6 days ago.
6 days ago. But isn't that crazy?
I mean, it was literally the week of weak knees.
22 players.
I didn't realize. 20. Wow.
22. That's not concluding the defenses. That's what I'm saying. So
you coming with the cold-hearted stats.
So Saquon Barkley, out for season, tore ACL. Nick Bosa, tore ACL.
Yeah.
Out for the season.
Bad knees alert. Name all the bad knees first.
Solomon Thomas, out for season. ACL. You know what? I'm going to keep actually the 49ers.
You're going to stay with the 49ers
because they have something that they believe was the reason, and I think it's kind of, we're gonna just blame it on anything. CMC got a sprained MCL, out for 4 to 6 weeks. We got Devontae Adams leading the game with a hamstring injury, but him saying that if this was a key game and they were down, he would come back in, so keep your eyes on that one. But he did not practice.
I think
Julio aggravated a hamstring injury, did not practice yesterday. So we also have Sterling Shepard, turf toe. Then I think those are the biggest ones.
Those were the biggest ones. If you want to,
that doesn't include Michael Thomas missing. That doesn't include Richard Sherman missing.
Let's not forget Drew Lock,
George Kittle, Drew Lock, his sprained MCL or sprained rotator cuff.
Christian McCaffrey
out for the season. Jesus Christ. Now let's get to the 49ers. 49ers said the reason why all these injuries happened to them, with Jimmy G now out, Tevin Coleman doubtful, Raheem Mostert missing a couple games, it's because the field was sticky.
You can't have that sticky turf.
So they were like, we're worried about the field.
Hey, 49ers got a lot of passionate guys out there. Real passionate guys, late night sessions, working routes. And sometimes things get a little sticky.
Bro, when they showed me...
You can't see Jimmy G running late night routes instead of fucking porn stars.
They showed me the injury list, and it looked like a Pro Bowl team. It looked like a fucking Pro Bowl team.
It really, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And guess who they play next week in the same stadium? The Giants.
Right.
So they have
Right.
to go back in again. George Kittle was expected to play. I doubt he's playing. I doubt Debo's going to play the week after that. I doubt any of these players are coming in, except for maybe Jimmy G. But Nick Mullins looked good. So, man, I've never seen a Sunday quite like this, to be honest. And I've been to a lot of cookouts in my day, and I've seen fights. I've seen injuries, but not like this.
It's going to be a street brawl for damn sure. It's definitely going to be, the Giants are hopeful to maybe win one here, but I don't think they'll pull it off ultimately.
I doubt it.
I just don't see it because that team is just so fucking bad. When we love to say dumpster fires here. I think this is more like a dumpster fire, if a dumpster fire and like, let's say Rob Lowe had a baby, and that's what you would get.
Why
with the
Rob
Giants.
Lowe?
I don't know. He just seems like a scumbag to me. Yeah, Rob Lowe, I'm going at your neck, face of the franchise. Watch out. Love Chris Traeger on Parks and Rec, but Rob Lowe, I'm going at your fucking neck.
Rob Lowe is a nice guy.
Someone took your white privileged ass down.
Wow.
He does seem like a sweetheart.
When I think about white privilege, my brain doesn't go to Rob Lowe.
The Hollywood celebrity elite that's drinking children's blood, we gotta make sure we bring them all down.
You alright? You okay?
You gotta bring them down.
You okay? You need a Prozac?
Sorry, that was conspiracy theory, Joey. That sometimes takes over my body nude. I apologize.
Sometimes.
I hope he won't come back in the show at all. Conspiracy theory, Joey. He's locked in tight.
We got a show to do.
Hey, he doesn't like Rob Lowe for some reason. This is Focus Football, Joey.
I'm not defending Rob Lowe. I just feel like we have a lot of enemies. We've made a lot of enemies. I don't think Rob Lowe needs to be another one.
Conspiracy theory, Joe.
Adam Sandler hates us. Roger Goodell definitely hates us.
He's got to go take down the lizard people, he said. So
Joel Embiid hates us, apparently. I saw that on Twitter.
Joel Embiid hates us.
Yeah, he said, that dude Joey looks like a leprechaun.
Yeah, well, he's jealous of my pot of gold and my big dick.
I mean, you could just say you speak English a little bit better.
I mean, I am very well spoken, you're correct. I'm so glad you said that. My voice is silky smooth and a panty dropper. And with that
we'd be remiss to not do that. Anyways, but I mean, dog, all right, we'll get to it in our fantasy waiver wire stuff. But to be honest, prayers out there to the players, because you never want to see the stars in the NFL. And me and Jeff actually had a debate who has the bigger stars, NBA or NFL, younger stars. I mean, you gotta pick the NBA, but at the same time, this doesn't help my argument of the NFL. You know what I mean?
I don't know what argument you would have, and I don't think we have time to get into it.
But no, we won't get into it. But we'll get into week 2. We'll talk about our surprises, our disappointments.
This is what I want to get to.
And our games of the week.
Yeah.
So, you go first.
I would love to go first. And my first, I have a combo here, Nude, if you could oblige me. Doesn't matter.
We gotta stop with these SAT words, dog. We're not really that smart. Let's go back to calling people coocats and
I'm sorry. What was that last term you used?
Coocats.
I'm gonna move right along.
Cook? You never heard of a cook? Cook? A cook?
We're gonna get canceled, so I'm gonna move right along.
No, you're thinking I'm saying something else. I'm saying a cockaroo.
So with that,
I got 21 cockaroos.
Okay, yeah, 22 cockaroos. Yeah, oh, that's right, 22. But no, it's my disappointment and my surprise this week comes in a jumbled package, and it is of course my disappointment. I would be remiss not to say Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Listen, I know everyone saw it coming. Everyone's like, oh, what a shocker, right? But let's look at it. And you can say all day long, yes, it was a divisional matchup. I understand that. I'm sorry, is the Chargers defense worth shit? They got Bosa and that's it, right?
No. You're missing a lot. But
hey, Derwin is out for the season.
You ready for it? You want me to name them all?
Listen, I understand they have some cats out there.
Cats?
They have some cats.
Man, they got lions!
They're not the lions. You're getting too
they got
unprofessional.
Fine. They got crocodiles. There you go. They got crocodiles.
I guess. Hey, listen.
Melvin Ingram, Casey Hayward, Chris Harris. You want me to keep going? Or is that good enough?
Listen, it's okay. But I'm telling you, this defense I think has been overrated. I understand it's a divisional matchup, but listen, you come in as hype as you are with a half a B on your back, and you have your kicker win that game against a rookie quarterback who came in last minute because some trainer wanted to. Because some trainer had Justin Herbert on the Chargers.
Bet.
Excuse me, I apologize. Justin Herbert. Some trainer on the Chargers had him on his fantasy team. Wanted Justin Herbert to start, so he punctured Tyrod Taylor's lung. That's how it went down. And this guy was not prepared to come in and play at all, and looked good against a arguably better defense than the Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
I agree with that.
So to come in and say that Patrick Mahomes should not completely shut this team down, and that also the Kansas City Chiefs defense should not completely shut this rookie that arguably was unprepared to go in this game, at least not knowing he was going to go into this game. He's obviously prepared, as he did a pretty good job. But it was a disappointment, and you don't expect that game to be won by Butler at the end. You don't.
So,
and finally, my surprise along with that is obviously Justin Herbert, who did a fantastic job, more so the same point, against that Kansas City Chiefs defense. He looked like he's ready to start. I don't even know why we're discussing Tyrod may come back.
So I think I'm in the camp because we've seen it a lot with Alex Smith. Like, injuries shouldn't make you lose your job, but it's kind of hard when you draft a guy at top 10 and he looked great. Against a great defense.
Right.
I think he looked good in a great defense.
I know this has been said on other shows, but you should 100% you draft a top 10 guy. Why not?
Yeah, 100%. I think if you draft, I'm in the camp of with Tua. If Tua's healthy, play him over Fitzpatrick. Like, even though Fitzpatrick looks good, you draft a guy to be your star. And Deion Sanders actually said it in his podcast. One of the best. It's like, you don't learn diddly squat sitting on the bench.
Right.
Like, nothing, you don't say, oh, wow, sitting on this bench makes me better than what I did in the film room and practice. No, you learn trial by fire.
Right.
And
it's a real simple principle, right?
And I think Justin Herbert really proved a lot of people wrong, because out of all of the three quarterbacks, Burrow, him, and Tua, he's gotten the most flack because of the shotgun offense, because of how Oregon plays, Pac-12, whatever. He looked great, and I think he should start. Now, to your Chiefs point, divisional games are different, and I would admit, like...
I did say that.
Yeah, no, you did. You did. But you missed a key point. They game planned against a quarterback in Tyrod Taylor that's way different than Justin Herbert. I think that's what caused it. But I'm not taking away from Justin Herbert. They adjusted. Buckhurt is probably the second or the best.
I said
kicker.
Butler. I apologize, Buckhurt.
Yeah, Buckhurt.
Yeah.
Buckhurt. He's
just remember butts hurt.
Butt hurt.
His butt hurts.
He's either second or first best kicker in the league.
Yeah.
So to have him win a game, it's kind of his job. It's kind of like, did Mahomes and the offense play well? But the defense of the Chargers, you're giving them a little, like, you're downplaying them a little. Like, I named 5 starters that are pretty damn good.
Listen, I'm not, okay, let me give the respect due where it's due to that Chargers defense.
Thank you. That's all I want.
100%.
That's all I want.
Okay, let me give respect due where it's due to Butthurts. I will give all my respect where it is due. Boy, apparently was knocking 70-yarders pregame. Easy. That's awesome. That's all good news. But you cannot say that this was not. And yes, I am also aware of Mahomes' history in the past against the Chargers as well. I think he averaged something like 180 passing yards a game against the Chargers. But I'm telling you, it's different this year for him, dude. He has different expectations. He is on that level of where you are expecting him to blow out teams. You're not expecting him to rely on that kick at the end of the game. It is, but against a rookie quarterback, I'm just saying, and if I was you, I would be very nervous in 45 minutes for what's coming, and on Monday for the butt-fucking and the sure 12-inch barbed wire dildo that is coming to enter you and Patty Mahomes' assholes.
We're not going to get into it right now.
As he is sick and tired of
you
guys playing for your jigs.
You'll see. All right.
All right.
So, I guess
you got to cover both,
Should I cover both now?
Well, go disappointment, then go surprise.
All right. Disappointment was my disappointment last week, and they're way more of a disappointment this week, is the Atlanta Falcons.
The dumbest team in football.
You ready for this stat? I'm
excited. Coming with the stats this week.
28 teams with a 28-point league with 0 picks or 0 turnovers altogether, not just picks. Heading into the fourth quarter are 444-0, meaning nobody has ever lost. ever lost.
Until...
Like LeVar Ball, I have never lost.
Never lost. Not once.
Never lost.
Not once.
But
just a
somehow,
good time to sneak in that ball impression real quick.
even though Calvin Ridley is probably the breakout star of the year, even though Todd Gurley looks like a shell of himself, but Matt Ryan still looks good. Julio had a hamstring injury, whatever.
Yeah.
All you had to do was make sure that nothing happened. Nothing has to happen. What happens? Dak Prescott becomes the quarterback that the Dallas Cowboys need to pay. Rush for 3 touchdowns.
The running back they need to pay?
450. They already paid Zeke. They don't need to pay him.
Yeah, he also threw.
Yeah, the longest yard cheerleading looking motherfucker. Anyways, but 28-0. All right, great. They came back, right? All you have to do is get the onside kick.
Right.
Onside kick. I blame. Hold on, let me finish this up.
Yeah,
I blame the coach because I've played football before. There is no penalty for the onside kick team to grab the ball before 10 yards. No penalty. Like, 0. You actually force them to get a penalty. What do? Well, they do a whirly ball kick, the Cowboys, and everybody on the Falcons are looking at it like it's a baby crying. Like, what? And then they recover, and then you let them go downfield and score a game-winning field goal. The score is 40-39 over, by the way. You're welcome. And Matt Ryan is just wasted. Matt Ryan's wasted. Julio's wasted. Calvin Ridley's wasted. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this team. Move them to fucking Maine. Move them to fucking Austin. Move them from a place. They're the 5th best team in Atlanta. You go Georgia Bulldogs, Braves, Hawks.
Get them.
If they have a women's basketball team, that's 4, and then them. Sell your season tickets. Sell your season tickets. Todd Gurley came back to play his hometown team to do what? Watch this team lose twice like that? Like, they're the best offense I have ever seen lose. I have ever seen, let me rephrase that, ever seen lose. Because they never win.
First of all, you can't take credit for taking that over.
No,
like, that was easy.
Over. That was
you're over, you're welcome.
That was like a chef kiss. Chef kiss. Like, when you're doing a parlay, that is what you put last because you know that's going to hit.
It's like, hey, the Ravens and the Chiefs were going to win last week.
Nah, but the point is, dog, like, Dan Quinn has got to go. Like, he's got to fucking go. Like, Matt Ryan is being wasted, like I said. Like, I cannot stress this enough. People don't put Matt Ryan in any conversation of being a good quarterback because of this team. He is a good quarterback. He is a good quarterback. Julio is a good wide receiver. Everybody, I understand. He should be the #1 wide receiver in the league. Fuck Michael Thomas. Fuck DeAndre Hopkins. Fuck Vontae Adams. Julio is a fucking mutant, and he's supposed to be the best. But because of this offense and because of Dan Quinn, they're being wasted.
It's really, I mean, it's nothing but disappointing. I mean, this is why it's news disappointment of the week, man. It's just really sad. It's the dumbest team out there easily. I don't have much more to say that hasn't been said already about this team this week. It's just fucking tragic, and it's like going to see a bad play. It really is for all my theater fans out there. I mean, it's like going to see, imagine your friend says to you, I have a one-person play. I want you to come. It's 3 hours long. That's what it's like watching this Atlanta Falcons team. You know it's going to be horrible.
Why?
You know it's going to be awful and long.
Why do you have to
By the way, I have a one-man show this Friday at the Warner Theater.
There, I knew that was coming.
Restrictions.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
No, but listen, man, it's just fucking awful. That's all you could really say. And all the Cowboys fans out there, that's not mean. You guys are now gonna go, we're now gonna win the NFC East. And by the way, the Washington football team may be determined at a later date, but probably not. Is still first in that division, with the actual one win over a NFC East team. So I don't want to hear it this week. I don't want you guys to get hype off beating literally a paper bag that tries to fuck itself, which is an incredible image.
Wow, that is a sight. That is a sight.
That's something. a omniscient paper bag.
Shit. I should have written this down. What was my surprise? Fuck.
I believe your surprise was, well, I will go. Come on now, dude.
It'll come back.
I'm not here to remember your surprise. That's not my job.
Listen. I know my game of the week is.
I just
Sunday
started to type
Miracle.
surprise into Google.
What? You act like I put this shit online.
Everybody.
You act like I put this shit
Let's
online.
see, nude surprise of the week.
Surprise. I guess. All right. I have one.
Give me one.
So actually, if it was my real one, if it's not, whatever.
I'll remember once you say it.
The Buffalo Bills
Was not.
was not.
Was not your surprise. I don't know what it was, but it was not.
But I will talk about the Bills because they deserve to be talked
surprise
about.
they
need to talk about this. No. Is that we underestimated them as an offensive juggernaut.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, literally.
I like this. I love this.
Josh
surprise.
Allen, holy fuck guy. Like, you're talking about somebody who took it to the next level. It's Josh Allen. Maybe I'm prematurely ejaculating about this, but...
Maybe a little bit.
But, talk. When you add the speedsters of John Brown, who you added last year, and then Stephon Diggs, bro, that passing offense is literally like a dumbed-down version of the Chiefs' offense. Like, literally, all he's doing is launching the ball, and it's landing it perfectly into Stephon Diggs and John Brown's hands.
Would you get mad at me?
You can say...
If you say, no. I'm going to compare something that I don't know if everyone will necessarily be with me on. It reminds me of stick with me now, an Oregon Chip Kelly offense. Here's why. Are you cool with that?
I'm cool with that. That actually makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
That makes sense.
You got speedsters in the fucking field. They can drop it in a dime. Yeah. Yes, I know what everyone's thinking right now. Jets and Bills, Nudie and Joe. I get it, but I'm telling you, this guy is playing at a different fucking level, and not to mention two divisional matchups first 2 weeks. So, you got Josh Allen is the dark horse MVP right now.
No, 100%. I think that's crazy, man. I think, honestly, before the season started, I didn't have any worries on the defense, which I do now because a couple people are out. But to say that I'm not worried about their offense, it's kind of weird, and I didn't feel good saying it because they have a two-headed monster now. It's a two-headed monster, not just Frank Gore. It's fucking Devin Singletary.
I remember your other surprise.
And Zach Moss. What was my surprise?
Your other surprise was the Rams and Eagles.
Oh,
for some reason. Which I kind of still disagreed with.
Philly fans, get ready to get fucked because I'm about to come to you next. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for reminding me about this.
Yeah.
Because this one deserves.
This one's got each other's back.
This one deserves to be talked about.
And in this case, I have yours bent over in a barrel.
No, this is fuck off. This one, Eagles fans, call the season a wash. You suck.
Yeah.
You suck. Carson Wentz.
Worst in the
Whatever you think of Carson Wentz, he is not the pick that you picked. I'm sorry. He's done. He's trash. Throw the team out. I don't care about the injuries anymore. Don't tell me about the injuries. Don't tell me Doug Peterson is a good coach. Fuck you. You go into Washington, a game that you're favored by however many much.
I believe it was 7.5.
7.5. And you go in there and get sacked 8 times. That's, okay, listen, I get it. Offensive line hurt. But Michael, the wide receivers are not there. But Michael, that's your damn fault.
Last week,
that is your damn fault for signing Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun fucking Jackson. Like, what do you want me to say here? You want me to cuddle up to you and say, don't worry, guys? No, because Eagle fans are shit. They are shit. You win one fucking Super Bowl and you think you're God's gift to the goddamn earth. You know what somebody said to me? They're like, oh,
you're hot about this.
Oh, because the Eagles fans can suck my fucking cock. And I'm saying
I'll almost argue this as a surprise is more leaning disappointment, but I guess I'll allow it.
No, I'll allow this. I'll allow you to say this. Aaron Donald is the best fucking defender I've ever seen. Because that's also my other surprise.
No one needs to be allowed.
Everybody left this team for dead. Everybody left this team for dead.
Except for maybe Lawrence Taylor and Sean Taylor.
But Rams were left for dead, and they were actually picked to be probably the fourth team in that division in the NFC West, behind the Seattle Seahawks, 49ers, and the Arizona Cardinals, because everybody likes to be the, Arizona Cardinals is going to move up, whatever, fuck.
Rams look good, man.
Rams look great. Goff looks better than fucking Wentz.
Yeah.
They have wide receivers. That's just something that the Eagles don't have, because they don't know how to pick fucking wide receivers.
Not either of our QB picks this week, so I will say Goff, not a bad pickup.
Actually, I don't think he's pick up anymore. I think he's on everybody's team. I
look today, it's still under 50% roster.
Pick up. That's a consensus. Pick up Jared Goff.
100%.
Because they play the Bills, and I think
this is on the same page.
This is a great. We'll get to it in our picks, but this is a great spot to see where he is. And Eagles fans, cancel the season.
Yeah. So I don't have too much on this. I mean, I'm with you. I don't think it's a surprise to me as much. To say this is a surprise, I gave you a little shit about it because, I mean, look at this team. You saw what happened week 1, and for the fact that they were favored in week 2 against the Rams was almost disrespectful. I don't care if they were coming into Philadelphia. The Rams were coming into Philadelphia. The Rams team looked excellent week 1, like you already said, and we said as well. And not only that, I mean, it's after my one-man show on Friday, and we also just added a Sunday 8 a.m. morning show at the Warner Theater. Me and Nude will be going out to Philly to go ahead and play offensive line for these Eagles.
Honestly, we could play better than them. Honestly.
But so do we have our little glitch thing? Do we gotta stop for a second?
No, we're good. We're good
okay.
for now. All right, Sam, we're good. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, we have. Let me tell you something. When you go high tech, baby, there's some glitches, but we're good. But we're gonna go to our games of the week.
Well, real quick, we do have our Cotter Eye. I know this segment's taking a little bit long.
No, Cotter Eye was.
Games of the week. Okay, I am tripping here, baby.
Listen, we named different things, but you go first.
No, go. So for caught my eye is, and again, kind of on disappointment too, but it caught my eye, and the team that caught my eye was the Las Vegas Raiders, and the thing that also caught my eye during that game was Drew Brees is losing to racism and time. I mean, yes, I get it, no Michael Thomas, but I mean, Emmanuel Sanders, what was it, maybe 2, he finally got 1 grab at the end of the game, his first target.
Biggest pickup disappointment is him.
Easily. I think that was New that gave that to you, so he apologizes.
I know, we'll check the tape on that one.
But, no, man, so I was taken back for sure with this one. I mean, he just looks like a shell of his former self. I mean, when you're Drew Brees, you're Drew Brees, and Drew Brees is Drew Brees, and he did not look like Drew Brees. It's plain and simple. And, I mean, let's be honest, the Saints gave this game away in penalties. That's what it was. They lost themselves. It's a great concern going forward for them as that trips up any team's confidence. Derek Carr, tired of being disrespected. You know what, Derek? You and Darren Waller can ride all day long. My concern and everybody's concern is what happens when they shut down Darren. What are you going to do next? We are yet to see. You might go out to Hunter, but I'm definitely impressed with this team. This team's caught my eye. A 2-0 Las Vegas Raiders, Nude. I don't know if Las Vegas itself has something to do with the odds there, but it has something to do with fixing the games. But right now, I am beyond impressed with this Las Vegas Raiders team and beyond shocked at what I saw from Drew Brees.
I'm really excited to see what they do against, they played two pretty good teams and beat them. So, not Carolina Panthers. Okay, mediocre team and a pretty good team.
Yeah.
But they didn't have Michael Thomas, so I guess you can make that excuse. But, yeah, Drew Brees is fighting time, and he doesn't look good. So, my game of the week, though, is about as good as it gets. I think everybody watched it. Everybody knows their history.
That was the best game of the week.
Seahawks.
Best game we'll probably have at least first half of the season. Actually, except for Monday.
Pats and the Seahawks. I mean, everybody knows the famous 1-yard pass got picked off. Everybody knows the Gronk push off with Cam Chancellor. But this game had its own storylines. It had Russell Wilson and Cam Newton. Right off the bat, first of all, we would like to say prayers and condolences to James White. His father, his father and mother were in a car crash.
I was not laughing. I honestly did not know about that. I just want to clarify. I did not know about that at all, and I was laughing because I saw he had 0 points, and I did not know why. I didn't even look into it. Did nothing.
His dad died, and his mom is a critical care.
I was with family, so I didn't hear the announcements.
You're good.
Just want to be clear. Just want to be clear.
Nobody knew, and I thought you were laughing out of nervousness. That's why.
No.
Okay. So Cam threw a pick right away. Or not Cam. Russ threw a pick right away. McCourty took it to the house. Everybody's like, oh, shit. Here we go again. Then it became a fucking baller of a game. Russell.
Incredible.
Russell goes down. Throws a Tyler Lockett. Cam Newton fucking throwing it to the ageless wonder, Julian Edelman. Runs in. 3 touchdowns, runs it in. He has 4 rushing touchdowns on the season. A quarterback. He's up there with running backs for those touchdowns. He got paid less than Andy Dalton to back up Dak Prescott.
$560K, man.
There's a list of quarterbacks out there. Go Google it, and you will be shocked.
Fitzpatrick making more than
Fitzpatrick, Dalton. Who else? Who's the backer? Jameis Winston. Everybody. This guy was.
He deserves to be making more,
bro. And then it comes down.
And there was. Wait. Can I just interrupt for 1 second?
Yeah.
Because there was a point I wanted to make. Just make clear, very quickly. Taysom Hill, Jameis Winston. Dual threat combo, Saints will be back.
Yeah, for sure. Jameis Winston will be a starter soon.
Dual threat combo, 50-50 split. Taysom Hill.
How
Jason
many
Witten.
how many guys
Undefeated.
how many guys can the Seahawks get that look like Tyler Lockett? Like, I swear, he threw it to 3 guys that look like Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett himself, this guy named Swain, and then this guy named David Moore. They all caught touchdowns. Then he throws it to Chris Carson in a wheel route. First of all, Chris Carson, by the way, nuts, because we called him breaking out. We said he's going to be the guy. And also, it comes down to a rushing touchdown for Cam Newton. First of all, that's the only trick in their playbook. I swear. They should have done a pop pass.
Back to the same well.
They should have went to a pop pass to win the game, but they went on a run. They stopped. But that was a hell of a game. These are 2 teams. People should not... Obviously, I don't think anybody slept on Seattle, but now with 49ers injuries, I think Seattle is a runaway in that division.
Yeah.
I think the Bills are in trouble. I think the Bills thought they were done with the Pats. I think the Pats have a chance to win that division.
I still think it's the Bills division. James White, I did not know about that, buddy. I'm so sorry.
No, don't keep apologizing.
Well, I haven't once at all, Nude, so allow me.
Fuck you.
I apologize, man. I'm sorry that that happened. That's absolutely terrible. We'll keep you in mind. But with that being said, this was the best game so far of the season. As Nude said, I was absolutely taken back. First of all, Cam, everyone slept on you, and you know what? I don't believe you for a second when you say it's not about the money, because I think every way you're playing right now is to get a contract.
Oh, he's going to get a contract.
Year.
I hope to God everybody's watching this. That arm looks fabulous. His
he
legs
looks healthy.
Legs look great.
2015
man.
MVP Cam Newton.
He's Superman again. He is Superman. I'm declaring it right now. He's Superman again.
100% super. I hate to say it, but Superman's back. I would more like to say scarf wearing, killing, absolutely Dylan, Cam Newton
Ready
is
for
back,
this?
baby.
Hello. That's how he said in the movie. Anyways, but yeah, that's our game of the week.
And then Seahawks 100%.
Rise,
100% look
front runner.
Unbelievable. MVP looks unbelievable. 9 touchdowns first 2 weeks.
Corny ass.
Woo!
You corny ass boy.
I'm not gonna say what everyone's been saying, but yeah, you slept on Carson, you slept on DK Metcalf, you slept on Lockett, you slept on Russell Wilson especially. People,
let Russ cook. Let Russ cook. Let Russ cook. Let Russ cook.
Go to the next segment.
Nah, he's great. He's great. I love Russ. Corn ass. Corny head ass.
For sure. The cornies of the corn, that's why we love
nah,
it.
man, I mean,
you probably got the
if you
little
told
corn
me,
dick going on the internet this week. He's probably got a little corn dick.
If you want me to be honest,
got some corn
if
dick
you came up to me, if God came up to me and was like, hey, I'll give you all the football talent in the world to be one of the best quarterbacks, but you have to be the corniest dude of all time. Sign in the contract.
I'm already halfway
What's
there.
different? What's different than now than when I become the corny? That's like a step
How many
up.
rhymes do I make per show?
Step up. That's like a step up in the corniest category, but a million times up for the quarterback.
Russ, if you want me or Michael Shinudi to take your spot, we are here and in the clear, baby.
Whatever.
Now, Gambling Corner Week 3 preview.
All right, baby. Let's hear it.
All right, well, we are going to get into, and so when you'll be hearing this, it will have been Friday. It will be Friday or Saturday or Sunday or whenever you choose to listen to this, or maybe after my Sunday morning one-man show. You're listening to this. Whatever the case may be, I hope you enjoyed the show. But regardless, the Dolphins and the Jaguars, the, of course, shit bowl of the week is going to be played on Thursday. You have Miami coming into Jacksonville, where Florida shenanigans should be tight, should be bright. The Jaguars are favored here at -3. The over-under is 48.5. Pharaoh, what do you got?
All right. So,
Pharaoh, what do you got?
so this is the mustache and beard bowl.
I like shit bowl much better. I don't like to play in the cliches of the week. I don't like to play in the trends of the week.
Under for sure. And
But it's mustache.
But let me get the Jags to cover. Jags
cover.
Jags have been playing well. They played the Titans pretty hard. They played the Colts pretty good. So I think Gardner Minshew is one of the most underrated quarterbacks. Give me the shot. And I think James Robinson, we're looking at a star. So
Jags in the under. I'm gonna make this real quick and simple. Jags in the over. I think this is going to be literally first of all, no defense will be played. I think it's going to be a 38-28 game. You're also forgetting the fact that the Dolphins have their top 2 corners likely out of this game. So, yeah, I'm going over here.
I still don't think they have that firepower.
All right, the next up after Thursday, and you guys will find out on Friday whether we are wrong or not about that game. But
Probably wrong.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Probably wrong.
Next up is the Las Vegas Raiders, who are continuing ready to shock the world against the New England Patriots, who are arguably also shocking the world with that Cam Newton and Bill Belichick bromance. The Patriots are favored by 6 here. The over-under is 47, and boy, howdy do I hate picking this game.
Why?
You know what? I'll go ahead. I'll go first then. I think Raiders cover here.
Okay.
I think Patriots ultimately win, and I think this is another over game. Defenses are not looking hot whatsoever.
No. Okay, so I'm going to go with the over as well, and I think the Patriots cover, actually. We just talked about Cam Newton and his skill set, so I think it's time for the Raiders to come down just a bit. So
We'll see. We'll see. Moving right along, though, we'll go real quick here today, because coming into very cold Buffalo is actually probably not that cold currently. Global warming, if you believe in the whole science thing. Los Angeles Rams versus the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills are favored here once again. Rams are underdogs for the 3rd week in a row. I'm taking Rams straight up here, and I am going to take the over once again.
all right, I'm going to take the Rams as well. I think the Rams have covered. I actually had the score of 24-21.
Okay.
So you can take that as well for the over-under. So.
All right, well, Newt and Joe on the same page. Moving right along to the Texans-Steelers. Here we've got the Texans coming into Pittsburgh. They need a win, don't they?
I mean,
they need a win.
They do, but okay.
I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm gonna just share a stat. All right?
Okay.
The team that has
you had Raritan ready to go, I'm sure.
The team that has the most QB pressures in the NFL, like pressuring the quarterback, is the Steelers. The team that has gotten the most QB pressures, like to their quarterback, is the Texans. So the last to the first, you can put your bottom dollar on that, whatever.
Well.
Anyway, I do think the
when
under,
are we getting HR?
I do think the under.
You speak, I just feel like you're
I do think the under hits.
Yeah.
What's the spread again?
Spread's 4, -4 for the Steelers.
I think we win by 3. So Texans.
Texans cover that, really?
Yeah.
And just for funs and facts, Steelers did not cover last week, missed by a point. I will go ahead and I will say Texans cover here as well. Newt and Joe, unfortunately, on the same page again as an under. I can't, in my right mind, pick the Texans to win this game. I'm sorry. The Steelers' defense is too good. Steelers' defense is too good. I have trouble picking them against them in a lot of teams. As much as you all know, I just want to piss off the guy across from me. I gotta go Steelers here. Moving right along is the 49ers and the New York Giants.
The B team 49ers.
They are coming across the country, the abused and beaten and hobbled on one leg. 49ers are coming to see the never really had any legs in the first place New York Giants. Giants are 4 underdogs, plus 4 underdogs, and it is a over-under 41.5. Give me the Niners and the points.
All right. So, give me the Giants.
Straight up win?
Straight up win. Straight up win.
Straight up win.
And
by the way, I'm saying 49ers cover as well.
And the under, because, man, that's a tough. I mean, if they're
if
they're going back to the field that they said it was sticky and they were worried about it, it's going to be in their heads. Nick Mullins, whatever. And dog, I'm just telling you
it's
what
like
they
other
said.
shows that say it faster.
I'm just saying no, but this is like they said. The player said it. Like the player said it. Like I'm not saying it. Like,
I don't think it's going to be that big of a factor.
We'll see. I'm just saying.
All right, moving right along then. We are going to go ahead and we have the Titans going to see the Minnesota Vikings, and what is, a Kirk Cousins that probably should have just stayed singing at the church choir where he belongs. Instead, he wanted to try and be a grown man. He's not looking like one. The Titans are favored here at -2.5. Over-under is 49.5. I think I kind of made it obvious where I'm going here, and I understand I'm going a lot of favorites so far, and I'm going to go another favorite again. I am going Titans to cover here, and I am going with a under.
So Titans very, very big a disappointment so far, and they're probably going to be without A.J. Brown and John Smith. So it's going to be Corey Davis show one more time.
Let's go, baby.
I'm with
Henry. It. You're welcome, by the way. You're welcome, by the way.
I'm doing a lot of unders, which I've never done, but I'll take the under in this one.
You're an under guy usually.
Nah, I mean it depends on the team. So I'm taking the under, and give me the actually the Titans will cover. So
Titans will cover with the under. So Newt and Joe on the same page. Yep. The Washington football team, named to be determined at a later date, but probably not, are going to see the Cleveland Browns are coming hot off a victory off Joe Burrow and the Bengals in what was a barn burner of a game. Browns, are obviously favored here at -7. The over/under 45. Whew.
So over hits. I'm gonna hit.
You're doing it again, aren't you? I love your face. Do it again.
Washington Redskins win.
Third week in a row, right? Right?
No, I didn't pick them last week.
You picked them to cover last week?
I picked them to cover, which they definitely did.
I do need to do my job.
You need to do your job.
Keep track of our record.
My point is,
our record's coming next week.
Washington wins this game. This is an upset pick of the week. Pick Washington to win. I hate Baker. I think Chase Young is about to make Baker his little bitch. So...
We are allowed. You know what I don't like?
Come on, baby, pick
We are just on so many of the same pages, but it is a Newt and Joe on the same page as the Washington football team, named to be determined later date, but probably not. Barely scrapes by in one of the worst games of the season in what is a 10-7 Washington football team win. That's right, you heard me correctly. A 10-7 Washington football team victory. Moving right along to the team that barely lost to the Browns last week in the Cincinnati Bengals, going to see the chaotic, mystified, fuctified Philadelphia Eagles. We've already shed on you enough in this show, so I'll just give you a fuctified, I guess. And you guys are favored here. Philadelphia Eagles at -4.5, over under at 46.5. Nude. Who you got? I have a feeling we might be on the same page here again.
Go first. I actually want you to go first on this one. Because I want to see.
Eagles, once again at home here.
Don't pick them.
For a
don't pick them. Don't pick them. Come on, don't pick them.
We'll not get another win. It is the Cincinnati Bengals coming out, joking his first NFL victory. You're goddamn right. The Eagles are not going to get a win this year. I am going to go ahead and say, at +180, straight up, Cincinnati Bengals with a over in this game.
So give me Joe Burrow. My man is going to have a coming out party. Eagles fans, suck my dick!
Double down!
Alright, we're done. But Eagles fans, suck my dick. But yes, give me the over. Joe Burrows goes in there, wins outright. Bengals, baby.
All right, man. Well, now we're getting some upset specials going on here. Let's see what we got here in another game I absolutely hate. And the Chicago Bears are coming to Atlanta, where they are going to see arguably the most dynamic team that cannot win a football game in football. That is the Atlanta Falcons. At -3, the Falcons are still favored somehow, which I don't totally agree with. And the over-under is 47.5. Nude, I am just going to go first here, because I think I already said it. I've got Bears straight up. I understand everyone saying there's no way Falcons lose this game. There's no way they lose again. It's exactly why they lose. And I say, once again, definitely, if it's a Falcons game, you still got to pick that over. And Mitch Trubisky looks like an MVP in this game.
Ooh.
That's right.
Why, are we on the same page this week?
That's so scary.
No, I really did pick the Bears.
Now you got to pick the Falcons.
Fuck, no.
You got to do it.
Because I don't trust Todd Gurley. I just said they are the biggest disappointment of this year so far, without a doubt. Chicago looks great. David Montgomery is looking like the guy you drafted last year. And Mitch Trubisky, I'm not going to say sorry yet, because you're still ass. But that defense is still good. The Bears cover, and the over hits whenever the Falcons are playing, so pick them. Even without Julio Jones, if that's a possibility, we're
Pick
going.
'em.
Yep.
Love it. Another Newt and Joe on the same page, and that makes me fucking hate this so much. And I can't wait
for the next couple ones.
I can't wait for not the next segment, but the segment after. I'm very excited for now, because... Anywho, moving right along, the Jets versus the Colts. Jets are coming into Indianapolis at 11-point favored. Highest favor of the week is the Indianapolis Colts. Going to see the Jets, and the over-under is 44. Again, at the Colts.
Colts, please win. I'm picking you. Colts to cover, under hits. For the love of Christ, win. And T.Y., please, catch a fucking touchdown. You goddamn Fuck you.
I think Newt has his own personal issues
I'm
here
so
with that
pissed.
game.
I'm so
and
fucking...
maybe a draft
You know
thing,
why?
see
Because I lost in fantasy by 3 points. And this fucker drops the pass. A touchdown. A clear touchdown. Like, it wasn't like, oh, he kind of could have caught it. No, this man had it in the bread basket.
This is how you settle him down, ladies and gentlemen. Tyler Hero. Just say that to Newt's ear, and he calms down. See that little smile? Look at that. He's okay now. He's okay now. Just see Tyler Hero, and he's okay.
Maybe go. The rest of the Heat, please don't mention their names this podcast. Go ahead. Give Hero Jimmy Butler's contract. Give Jimmy Butler Hero's contract. Fuck it.
You didn't like that shot he had with the It was like 3 minutes left, and he basically airballed it after like 6 rebounds. And all right, so Jets. I've picked you every single week. I think Jets. I'm picking you again.
Don't
Jets, you gotta win. Man. Jets, you're gonna get this. I know you are. I'm still not a believer in the Colts. I'm sorry I'm not. I don't think the Vikings are that good. Who'd they beat the week before in week 1?
The Colts?
Yeah. Or they lose?
They lost.
Who did they lose to week 1? Who did they play week 1?
Jags. That's why I picked the Jags.
Listen, yeah, okay. I blanked on that game for yeah, I'm telling you right now, I'm not a believer in this Colts. Jets need a win. This is the type of game that shocks the world. Perfect setup for week 3. I'm telling you right now, our logo went away. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, it's Jets. Barely. And what is, again, I love overs this week. Over.
All right, baby.
Next up, we have the Carolina Panthers going to the San Diego Chargers. They are going to go to LA for that game, however, and it will be -6.5, over under 43.5. Nude, take this one first.
Say that again.
I would be happy to. The Carolina Panthers are going to San Diego Chargers, where they will be playing in LA, and the Chargers are -6.5, over under 43.5.
See, the reason why I wanted you to say it, I wanted you to say it slowly, because I wanted everybody to listen to me right now.
I wasn't going to say it slowly. You knew that.
Bolts up! They cover, and they get the over by themselves. Fuck them.
I say, what is a shit dog game?
Yeah, this is the fake game. That's why I didn't really want to talk about it.
Under, Panthers cover, Chargers win. I'm moving right along. I don't even. Who cares about that game, to be honest? Right next is going to be the Detroit Lions coming into Arizona versus the Cardinals, where they will see the Kyler Murray. And, of course, the Cardinals are favored at -5.5, over under 55. Give me the over. Give me the Cardinals.
Fuck. All right.
Snoot and Joe, same page. Next game. Jesus Christ.
Kyler Murray is the.
This is a new.
If it wasn't for Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray would be the 3rd best quarterback behind Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson.
Right, and you did say Lamar Jackson last, implying he is ahead of Patrick Mahomes. With that being said, Tampa Bay is coming into Colorado, and we'll see them underdogs, Denver Broncos, that is, at +6, and the over-under is 43.5. Nude, who you got? Uh-oh.
Tampa Bay.
And? Under 43.5?
Under. Tom Brady can't throw dog.
Tampa Bay to cover?
Listen,
wait, Tampa Bay to cover -6?
Tampa Bay to cover and under. Let me tell you.
Ugh.
Let me tell you how it's going to roll down. I'm going to tell you.
Please.
This is how it's going to roll.
Please.
Because last week, that whole red zone fucked my brain. Because I was like, oh, damn, like, Tom Brady's having a great game. Tom Brady's having a great game. He just threw a touchdown to Mike Evans. No, apparently he had a shit game, but it was all the running game. And it was all the defense, which is going to happen again. And Leonard Fournette just became the back that they just signed, if you know what I mean. So, give me that game.
Almost the same page here. Over and give me the Bucks. Although I don't love it. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and move right along where the Cowboys are going to get, just like Nude will here shortly in about 10 minutes, annually raped by the Seattle Seahawks at -5, over under 56. Nude, who do you have?
You think you're cute?
I'm adorable.
Go fuck yourself.
Probably
over in Seattle, baby. Right. Let Russ cook.
Under Seattle, cover the spread.
Wow. All right.
I don't feel fantastic, but I'm tired of us being on the same page.
All right.
And here, another game that I think a lot of people is thinking it's going to be closer than it's going to be. And I don't think it's going to be that close. And the dog of the week for me, easily underdog of the week, pick them all day long. Green Bay's coming to New Orleans. Drew Brees is looking for a rebound week on fucking 2 dreams and a prayer. Good goddamn luck, buddy. I will tell you right now, Packers by 40. Packers at over 52.5 for sure.
So can I preface what I'm about to say? Like, can I actually put a disclaimer?
Are you gonna piss me off already?
No.
Are you gonna piss me off?
No. I'm taking the over, and I'm taking the Saints only.
Bro.
Only. Did you not hear me?
If only if Taysom Hill
No.
and Jameis Winston do the dual threat and bring it down, baby.
Legit, the guy who gets all the receptions, and clearly it showed last week. Michael Thomas plays. Michael Thomas doesn't play.
I don't think it matters.
Wins. No, it matters.
It does not.
It matters.
It does
You'll
not.
See.
Maybe.
Oh, you'll see.
Maybe for them winning by 40.
No.
If Michael Thomas plays, they win by. The Packers win by 10.
Whatever. Next segment. Fuck you. And Monday, we'll keep.
Well, let's go ahead and let's skip that last game for now, and let's get to fantasy, as we will save that little gem of a game for the end, which is easily going to be the game of the year.
Trigger.
Although it's the most obvious game to pick on this board.
Oh yeah, for sure.
With that, we are agreeing on that.
Right.
we'll leave it at that for now.
It is.
It's time for the fantasy corner, baby. Nude, who you got at quarterback? Who do we need to pick up? Who's going to give us a dub this week? Or maybe, well, you've been talking, lose by 3 points.
So, I'm picking Ryan Tannehill. He is now the thrill again.
Tranny Tanny.
So,
It'll always be Tranny Tanny.
We just prefaced, he might lose Brown and Smith. But
Shout out to you, Craig. I think you still listen. Tranny Tanny.
But he's still got the bullet of an arm. He's still got that in his chamber. He's ready to go against the Vikings, and it's about to be a hot one. So get Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, for my pickup of the week, if you don't, for some reason, still available in a lot of leagues, is Gardner Minshew, which I don't know why. But if he is not available, then I like Justin Herbert. I like Justin Herbert a whole lot. This kid looked great, and going against, as I already mentioned, a pretty difficult Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs defense. I like him going forward.
All right.
Bring us up to running backs. Nude, who you got at running backs, baby?
So a lot of people went out and picked Jared McKinnon for good reason. I mean, he came in, caught the passes and the touchdown. But a guy that
and no Mike Davis is here on the show this week. No,
this is you're getting this is after the waiver wire type pickup. So
no Engelmans, no.
So this is Jeff Wilson, the other running back in 49er land. Without Tevin Coleman and without Moister, they do like to do a 2 running back set. And Jeff Wilson, in his 2 games that he did start, he scored 4 touchdowns. So in between 2 games, he had 4 touchdowns. You do the math. So, I mean, it's an easy pickup just to see what he could do if you have an extra spot. So grab him and see where he goes.
100%, man. And if he's not available, this guy 50-50. He actually more like 60-40 he is, and that is Myles Gaskin. Still only rostered in 42.4% of ESPN leagues right now. I like him a whole lot, at least in terms of volume, as he's a pass-catching guy as well.
Okay, wide receivers.
Wide receivers, I'm going to go first with this because I think this is my must pick up this week. If you haven't already gotten Corey Davis, which you should have last week, he got you a touchdown if you listen to me, which you always should. But if you are in desperate need of another wide receiver, as that injury is happening all over the place, then let's go ahead and let's get ourselves Keelan Cole. Now, I realize you're going to be probably listening to this on Friday. Go pick him up right now while no one else has. You saw that he got a touchdown last night because he is going to get a touchdown in this game tonight, even though you'll be listening to it tomorrow. Keelan Cole, ranked number 17, and only owned in 22% of rosters right now. 17th wide receiver ranked, owned in 22% of rosters.
So I'm picking Laviska Shenault, the wide receiver from Buffalo.
Shenault.
Colorado, actually, who was really good. He came in and actually relieved James Robinson of some running plays. So the guy's a gadget guy. If you want to try, this is another guy like Jeff Wilson. The tea leaves are there. If you want to try and stash him and see, that's the guy I would do it to. So Let's do it, baby.
I love it, love it, love it. Now let's go right on to tight end. I like somebody, again, trying to go against trends here, somebody that no one else is really looking at. And I like this guy a lot. We know that Joe Burrow loves to throw to his tight ends. That's one thing he made glaringly obvious in LSU, and one thing he's making glaringly obvious now in the NFL. When their first string tight end went down, and I'm blanking his name right now, forgive me, Drew Sample stepped up, 7 receptions in the second half of that Thursday night football game, which is always a slower game after a little week, a little preparation. He looked great. I think he's going to be someone that Joe continues to target. I think he's in line for even his first career touchdown. Drew Sample, that is. Pick up Drew Sample, owned in 4.6 of ESPN rosters right now.
All right, and last for me is Dalton Schultz, a guy who came onto the scene. If you thought Blake Jarwin was going to be a breakout tight end, why not Schultz? He actually did very, very good.
Why not?
So give him the pick, and I'm just going to go roll it right into defense because I gotta leave here in 8 minutes. So
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's my bad.
I'm picking the Bucks against the Denver Broncos. Don't take what you saw against the Steelers as credit because Cortland Sutton is out and Drew Lock is out. So give me the Broncos getting fucked by the Buccaneers.
Titans against No Balls Kirky. So let's get to the main segment so we can get the fuck out of here.
So let's do it in 5 minutes. I will do it in 5 minutes. Ready?
Can I wait. On Monday night, the Kansas City Chiefs, the barely Super Bowl champions, the almost disgraced Super Bowl
don't do that.
champions.
That's gonna trigger me. That's gonna fucking trigger me. How are you gonna do that? They were up by 20-10, and they fucking came back and did the best I've ever seen. Get ready for this stat, all right? Fucking Chiefs. Fuck you. No, fuck you. You started this off. We're gonna go in. Patrick Mahomes and his Chiefs. Get ready. Get ready.
Literally 0.1 seconds.
Get ready. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Their streaks on the line entering the fourth quarter. Never lost in September, 8-0. He has never lost a road divisional game, 7-0. Chiefs have won 10 straight in that department. Meaning, if they are
Wait, was this the stat you were so excited about?
Oh yeah. Guess what that means?
Have you ever heard of that it's due?
No, it's not due.
Time is due.
No. Don't even try. Because here's the deal. Because when Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson played, who won? The Chiefs beat the fuck out of the Ravens. The fuck out of the Ravens. Looking like they got clipped wings. Lamar Jackson can't throw a ball more than 10 yards, and it's still prevalent to this day. And Patrick Mahomes is still Jesus on the cross.
Listen, I know you're hungry. Daddy will buy you lunch after this show.
Shut the fuck up,
If you want to
you
come sit
leprechaun.
on Daddy's lap and clap your cheers a little bit.
Don't start with
you
pubic hair beard.
You know, maybe I won't put the barbed wire on the dildo
Oh my
this
God.
week. So,
Suck my golden cock.
So you can learn a lesson or two.
Suck my dick.
But, this game is glaringly obvious. I'm going to be nice and calm. I'm not going to be all over the place like I have something mentally wrong with me. I'm going to go ahead and just simply say, 1, your stat pitiful. You were so excited about this. You said, Joey, there's no way you can
Yeah, because when they're leading, I'm going to call the cops. Because I'm going to be like, hey, there's a murder on the line.
It is the most
Please
simple
go
defense.
to the MTNT Stadium. They are good. Give me the Chiefs in the over.
And after his
Chiefs in the
performance
over.
last week.
Chiefs in the over. Thank you. That's face of the
By
franchise.
the way, -3, and the Ravens are favored here. The Ravens are favored here at -3, over under 54.5. I have a mental patient, so I can't get out the over under like a professional normally does, or the spread like a professional normally does. Somehow I did. That's fantastic. Listen, it's a no fucking brainer here. The Ravens are not losing. They're going 16-0. Lamar Jackson was fucking unbelievable.
We played the Texans and the Browns. We're so good.
Patrick didn't even beat a rookie quarterback last week. Butthurst.
You barely beat
some kicker named Butthurst.
Oh,
did.
shut
I'm
the
gonna tell
fuck
you
up.
right now.
When the
it
my
is
God.
the Ravens in 40. Hit that over.
Keep talking.
They
That
literally.
yapper.
They are going to be
Trip,
questioning it.
I'm a
Can I
bird.
get, hey, did I talk during your thing? Did I interrupt you?
No, you're just a bird.
I did
I'm
not
just telling
interrupt
you,
you.
you're a pigeon.
You can't take Always Sunny's bit. You can't.
You're a
that.
pigeon.
You're taking Always Sunny's
You're a
bit. You're
pigeon.
literally.
Continue,
you're
bird.
literally taking.
Continue.
Always
All
Sunny's
right,
bit.
all right.
So I'm going to move on.
Beaks up.
Since you're stealing,
Beaks up.
so we don't get sued,
Beaks
and
up.
simply say that there is no doubt in my mind that Lamar Jackson comes in, completely embarrasses, and that the Patrick Mahomes contract will be questioned. on Tuesday morning, as it absolutely should be. There's no doubt in my mind that Patrick Mahomes puts another flat performance like he did against. By the way, something you didn't mention.
Donkey of
This
the week.
Ravens defense.
Hey, Charlemagne, I got you donkey of the week.
Whose defense is better, Ravens or Chargers? Whose defense is better?
Last year, same fucking
Whose
shit.
defense
Last
is
year,
better?
same thing.
Whose defense is
Bird,
better?
I'm a bird.
I know exactly what you're thinking,
Shut the
and that's
fuck
why
up.
you're doing your
No,
terrible
I'm not.
bit.
I'm not. Because
I'll
it's the
tell
same
you.
shit as last year. The same two things you said last year. The defense was better. They'll stop Patrick Mahomes. He had a lackluster performance. Fuck
Listen,
off.
right now, it's not the same things I said. I'm
it
showing you
was.
what we see right now.
It's $100
And
bet.
Not only that. Last thing I
That's
will
the
say.
show, everyone.
Last thing I will say right now is the Ravens' options, what they have versus what the Chiefs' options had. If you want to compare better quarterbacks, Lamar has less to work with, in my opinion, than Patrick does. That alone has been impressive enough, and on top of that, the defense miles better than the Chargers defense.
Monday night.
better than the
Be at the
Texans
live stream.
defense.
Because I'm not done
I'll
yet.
tell you right
Monday
now,
night. I just got to
We
go.
will
But that
see you
shit.
all on Monday, live stream for the Ravens actually publicly rate the Kansas City Chiefs.
That is disgusting.
I can't help what they're
That's
gonna
our
do.
show.
I don't have
That's
control
face
over
of the franchise. Where can they find us?
I'm so sorry. He's
Where to
such
find
a
it?
terrible journalist. We're going to find somebody
Four
new next
corners.
week.
Four
Joey's
corners.
Four Corners.
4C,
Coming to
4C
you soon.
Dodge Studio.
Joey's Face of the
Follow us on
Franchise.
Instagram.
I will be coming
and Twitter.
live. My one-man
Uh,
show at the Warner Theater, 8:30 a.m. Sunday morning.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We are the Face of the Franchise crew. Of course, always stay breezy, stay easy, and one love. Arrest the cops that killed